Hey everyone, happy Labor Day. And Labor Day here in the United States is a no work day, so no work, no makeup day. So that's what it is at my house. So I wanted to bring you a tip from Motivation Monday, even though most of us are out and about, probably not doing any work today or doing a lot of work around the house. My tip today is a quote. This is going to be Tony Robbins week. I'm going to have a quote from Tony Robbins each day this week, and today's quote, you can see below, is no matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you are still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. So let's talk about that for a little bit. How often when we make a mistake do we feel like we're going backwards, that we are taking 2 steps back and not moving forward? That's just the story we tell ourselves, actually. I know I feel that a lot, whether it is starting a project around the house or teaching one of my kids a skill in a sport. It may feel like we're taking 2 steps backwards. Yet, by just doing something, we are making progress. We are way ahead of others who aren't even trying, who aren't even taking any steps forward or backwards. So how far along would you be on a project if you didn't even start? Or if you stopped after one setback? Probably like the many projects I have around my house that I have started and then stopped because I didn't have just the right piece of material or paint, or I really didn't want to screw it up more than I thought I already had. And the projects are still sitting there. They're started, but they're not completed. And some many years have been started long ago and not completed yet. I'm not making any progress on them. So remember last Friday when I talked about how Thomas Edison didn't give up trying to figure out how to make a light bulb? And if you didn't see that, go back on my posts and you can see that one. He just figured out 10,000 ways it didn't work. But what if he would have stopped trying? What if he thought by making mistakes or not getting it right the first time or even the 10th time was a bad thing? How many times do we think that? If we don't get it right the first time, it's a bad thing. I know I have sometimes. And that's a really hard place to be. But what if he thought he wasn't smart enough? What if Thomas Edison thought, I'm not smart enough. I didn't figure it out in 10 times. Or he didn't have the right tools, the right materials. The light bulb probably would not have been invented at that point in history. Eventually somebody would have invented the light bulb, but it would have slowed the progress of the whole world and many other inventions that came about because of the light bulb. We need to remember that mistakes are part of the learning process, an opportunity to learn and grow and make progress towards a goal. If we never make a mistake, or even if we don't even try because we're afraid of making a mistake, we will not learn. We will not grow. We will not progress. If we are not growing, we die. Yes, you heard me. If we are not growing or learning, we die. All life forms are like that. What happens when grass or plants don't get the water they need or the light they need? They don't grow. They die. Yes, I've tried that. I'm not the best green thumb. I've killed grass. I've killed plants because they weren't getting the stuff that they needed to grow. And it's true, but that's, a topic for another day, so we won't even go there today. But we need to reteach ourselves, how to approach life like a science lab. Let's do some experiments. What is it? What are our experiments really? We think of an idea, we design a plan, we take action, we experiment with this idea, right? And we notice the results. We evaluate, we adjust, and we take another step. We do another experiment. We try again. Experimenting is just improving the process, right? Figuring out what works and what doesn't. Experiments are not mistakes. Experiments are learning opportunities. So it's time to change the way we view mistakes. It's time to celebrate our mistakes. Yes, right, celebrate. Let's celebrate our mistakes. Let's celebrate our experiments. Let's view it as another opportunity, a great opportunity to take another take, to try again, to make it better. So this week, when we think about what our life is going to bring to us, let's experiment. What experiment are you going to do this week? I would love to hear about your experiment, your mistake, and what you learned from it. So comment below on the mistake that you made and that progressed you forward. So thanks for listening today on Labor Day on Monday, and hopefully, you can listen and come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is Tuesday's Thoughts. Thank you and have a great day.